Like, well, let's get this party started.
My name is Daja, and I hope you find serenity.
I hope you find serenity. I hope you find serenity.
Peace and greetings, y'all. Daja Serenidad here, and I'm back with another Dreaming with Daja. Y'all, I don't know what's been going on, but all Virgo season, I have been dreaming like crazy. I'm talking next level, a million lifetimes in one night. I'm like telling myself to go to sleep at like 7:30 because I'm like, well, let's get this party started. Let's get this dream party started. I'm about to take it to bed just so I can have some time to sleep and dream. It has been wild. It has been crazy. I'm not going to tell you about all the dreams because it's been literally too much. I did a few episodes already, or at least one. I think I only shared one so far, but there may be more episodes about these Virgo season dreams because I have been writing them down. Today, I'm going to tell y'all about two different instances. I'm not going to tell you about the entire dream, but the thing that stood out to me about the dream was in both. I was talking to my mother. So there was a dream that happened first where I was in the car with my mom and one of my brothers, and it felt like we were in Miami, Florida. That's what it was giving. And it was like giving nighttime. We were looking for a place to go and eat. And while we were in the car, I was talking to my mom, and I was telling her that religion is just like creating structure for spirituality. Like religion is just a structure within which spirituality can flow. And I used to really rebel against religion, because I grew up, Christian, and now I don't identify as Christian. But it's funny because there's so many things within Christianity that I see in everything else. Even in tarot, for example, there's a lot of signs of Christianity and the different stories, how they align with astrology as well. So I'm like, I'm not a Christian, but it's not that I'm not a Christian. It's like I am that I am. And Christianity is just a lens through which to try to understand what I am. And when I say what I am, I mean the I am, like that we all are. It's just another form of trying to understand us. But I will say that the issue with some structures that we see is, the foundation on which some of them were built. Even if a structure is a structure, it's like, what about the foundation? And also, I think that now with my experience, living like I do, I feel like organic structures are the better structures because they leave room for things to change. Like structure is good, we need it. But there's this room for change, for a little bit of movement. For example, like my house is a structure. But it's not going to last forever. One day, all this wood is going to decay and it's going to go back to the earth. And then a new structure will come up in its place, and that'll be an even better structure. Not every structure is meant to last forever, is what I'm trying to say. Structure is still an organic living thing. Even our body is a structure within which our spirit can flow. But our body is organic matter. It's not going to last forever. It can last for quite a long time, especially if we care well for it. But eventually, it is released and given back to the earth to create, and not from the earth, then we create the new structure. It's like there's still a cyclical nature that needs to be honored while we're here on the earth. And that's just all my post-reflection. But when I was telling my mom in the dream, I just kept telling her religion is just structure for spirituality. But then when I contemplate on it later, that's when I came to these other realizations. And also, it makes me think about, me reclaiming my sovereignty, my freedom. I still need structure in my life to thrive and to exist. And I really rebelled against the structure I was existing in. I rebelled against authority. I rebelled against people telling me what to do or going the path that other people might have thought I should have taken. I really rebelled that whole story because I wanted something different. But I realized that even as I came into my most boundless freedom, my highest form of liberation, I still needed some structure to feel safe, or else I felt a little like, all right, I need to be grounded, I need to be connected, I want to have a home. You know, I still have these things in my nature. So sorry, y'all, I had to recalibrate. So the next dream that I had just maybe the night before last, I was talking to my mom on the phone. Actually, in the dream I was with my 2 older brothers, and we were like in a restaurant eating or something, and it feels like my mom was with us and then she had to leave because something was happening with our little brother, and so she left and she was doing something to take care of our little brother. And then I was calling her outside of the restaurant, and she was telling me how she was sounding really sick on the phone. Like, she was sneezing a lot, and she was sick. And she hadn't been when I had seen her before. And I was like, Mom, you're sick. And she was trying to tell me why. And I was like, I don't think it's about the physical. I was like, you know, it's not always about the physical body, why we get sick. It's actually more so about like the energy. And I was like, if you, like, because of how you're feeling about what's happening with my brother, that's manifesting as you getting physically sick. But it's actually not that. Like, the thing that needs to, that will best heal you is more so like to heal your heart. It's more so to heal your heart, connect with your spirit, be more optimistic, be more positive, and understand that you are a creator of your reality, and you can create a better reality. And by changing your energy, you can change this situation in your favor, and you can actually have what you really want. You can actually have what you really want. It's really just a change in your perspective and in your heart. It's like a release in the heart to trust, like, I actually deserve what I really want, and I deserve good things. And when I'm in that energy, I create more good things. When I'm super pessimistic and always worrying, I can negate or resist what I really want to create. And instead we create suffering. So these are things I really wish I could tell my mom in real life. That's why I was having these conversations in my dream, because these are things that I've tried to talk to my mom a bit about these things in the past. And there is some resistance still there. Sometimes I know she listens because she actually gets quiet and I'm able to say it. But then she always changes the subject, or it's like, all right, talk to you later. Like, she doesn't really give me her reflections, but I know that I'm planting the seeds. And I really want my mom to be happier in her life. And I can see myself, like, my spirit is like thinking of all the things I want to say to her, and they're coming up in the dream realm. And I wanted to share them with y'all as well, because I felt like these were really important messages just to come through to the collective as well. So yeah, let me know what you thought. Hope that resonated. I ain't gonna linger on. Peace, and as always, I hope you find serenity.
I hope you find